This practice drill makes the golf swing feel easy. Now pause. I know you've heard that statement before on YouTube, and I wouldn't blame you for thinking, oh, just one of them videos. But it's not. It's about these hips. Now, I've said this from the start of my coaching. You learn to fire the hips correctly, that is your source of power, consistency with your irons and your driver. And we all want to beat our mates this season, right? So, if you're brand new to this channel, welcome. I'm Alex Elliott, a PGA Golf professional, top 50 world coach, and we're answering this question today from Ghislaine. This is a brilliant one, and I can't wait for you all to see it. Now, what I love about this drill is that you get a real feeling if you fired those hips correct. And I know you've been trying to fire them in certain ways, and it's just not been working, and you're not been improving. Okay, so what we're looking for is that as we swing on this downswing, let's say as we start down, we're looking for this left hip to get further away from the golf ball from where it started. So let's say there's a piece of glass just here. I want your hip to be further away from that piece of glass, not through the glass. Where we go wrong, right? Where we go wrong is that because, and I get it, I get why we go wrong this way, because we're all, as right-handed golfers, predominantly right-footed or right-handed. Now, some people are slightly different for this, but let's say we're right-handed and right-footed. What we try and do is we try and fire those hips from this right-hand side, and this pushes us to break that glass and sort of move our hips in that way. Like if you look at that detailed from here, I'm going to show you those two versions of sort of crowding the area, opening the hips from the right side, and then doing it from the left side. So nice and simple. I've teed these two golf balls up. I've got 7-iron in my hand. Just a few one-handed drills will get you firing these hips correctly. So let me do that now. 2 balls teed up now, 7-iron. Now, if you are brand new, by the way, do subscribe and hit that bell to never miss one of the 5 uploads we put up each week. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm gonna just hit this one-handed, and it amazes me how easy this feels when you do it one-handed, and how actually, if you crowd the golf ball, you'll start to strike towards that heel on this drill. If you move correctly, you'll get that sweet feeling, and you know when you make that shot where you don't even feel contact with the golf ball, that's what we want to get. So I'm just going to hit these two one-handed, and I really want you just to, I'm going to do them slowly, but just take into account like what I'm doing. Then you can go and try this and feel what I'm saying right here. Again, I'm going to repeat this. My focus point is imagining that piece of glass right here. I'm trying to send my hips away from the glass, not my right hip through the glass, to open my hips. And it's really important you get it that way around. Okay, here we go. So I know we're down the 12th here at Mottram. I'm not going to hit these far at all, just literally off the edge. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go again. Really focus on this motion. Hip getting further away, not crowding that space. Oh, that was sweet. Look at my hips. If I finish that fully, I'll be through to target. Okay, so what feeling can you take? Now, if you're down at the driving range, if you've got sets of 10 golf balls, what I'd recommend is for every 10 balls you hit, let's hit 2 to 3 one-handed. They're not a waste, they're really important, and they're a perfect drill. Now, what you're gonna need for this final part of the drill is the head cover. This is where we get both hands on. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna simply put it in my right pocket. I know it seems basic, but look how good this works. Now, again, I said what we want to avoid is sort of that kicking out. So I always imagine I'm not trying to throw the head cover out. What I'm really trying to do is keep the head cover away from the golf ball, moving that way, not kicking the head cover out. Now, I know this seems like the same way, doing the same thing in 2 different ways, and that seems a bit of a tongue twister, but what we're trying to focus on here is organising the hips correctly. Okay, I want to hit this one in slow motion, and I want to analyse this one with you. These 2 shots are possibly the best 2 shots I've hit in a long time. Now, my focus, what I was trying to feel was, and just look at my right hand side here with the head cover in, I was trying to feel like I was dropping that head cover, almost letting it fall out the back of my pocket, not throwing the head cover out over the ball. Now, doing that, you get the left side to move further away, that gets the left hip higher than the right, and that's what we're looking to achieve. We're not looking to kick out with that right hand side. And I honestly believe using a little bit of a routine, 3 or 4 shots one-handed, get the head cover in the pocket, try it with your driver, try it with your irons. They're the best 2 shots I've hit in a very, very long time. Thanks so much for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to never miss an upload.